Blackstone presents When China Attacks, a Warning to America by Colonel Grant Newsham. This book is read by Axel Bosley. To those who were right about the Chinese Communist Party and tried to warn us. Section 1. A Cautionary Tale. Chapter 1. China Pulls the Trigger. It's a year or two from now. A sign on the gate at the USS Arizona Memorial Visitor Parking Lot at Pearl Harbor reads, "Closed until further notice." The People's Republic of China has started a war, a shooting war, and it hasn't gone well. For the Americans. Part of the problem for the United States is the way China is fighting. It's not behaving like anybody thought it would, like it is supposed to. A U.S. Navy submarine at a base a mile away from this gate sank at its berth 2 weeks ago, its hull blasted open by an underwater charge placed by parties unknown, or at least undeclared. China is playing coy. Its state media says maybe the act was perpetrated by the Americans themselves as a false flag attack. Soon after, at the nearby Hickam Air Force Base, 2 U.S. Air Force aerial refuelers blew up, as did the F-22s parked nearby. A surge of hard-to-trace social media posts attribute it to BLM activists operating at the base. Then, a Navy replenishment oiler loaded with fuel and en route to the Western Pacific was rammed and put out of commission by a fishing boat a couple miles outside the entrance to Pearl Harbor. The ship's escort shot up the fishing boat, but it was too late. The Mandarin-speaking crew said they lost control and are now calling the Americans murderers for killing poor and unarmed fishermen. This is a charge echoed in the China-friendly press around the world. Just today, mysterious drone swarms took out the communications and radar of several ships exiting San Diego Naval Base. TikTok influencers say the drones are actual aliens. The news from farther west isn't much better. The Chinese Foreign Ministry has announced Taiwan's reunification with the motherland is at hand. The People's Liberation Army is ashore on Taiwan in large numbers. Details are hard to come by, communications having been cut, and Elon Musk's Skylink network isn't working. The Americans think an all-out assault on Taiwan is impossible, but Xi Jinping thinks otherwise, and that's what matters. The PLA planners provide Xi with options. In this case,
sample complete. Ready to continue?